Good morning, friends. Okay, in the previous video, we have discussed up to this, that is, productivity is generally the ratio of output to input. Okay, in the equation form, we can say that productivity is output divided by input. Okay, different measures of productivity serve different purposes. Okay, so labor productivity, it can be written as output divided by labor cost or output divided by work hour. So this will be in terms of rupees or some amount unit price. So how can say, so 25 cubic meter, okay, sorry, or like this 1 cubic meter of concrete, the cost will be 250 rupees per labor. So here work output divided by work hour can be told as in the form such as 2 cubic meter of concrete for 3 hours of labor, like that can be told. Now we will see factors affecting labor productivity. We can go for the factors, various factors from which labor productivity can be influenced or affected. Okay, in this one, there are many factors. There are many factors that affect the productivity of labors in construction. These are as follows. What I can go overtime. Okay, scheduling of extended work days or weeks exceeding a standard 8-hour work day, 8-hour work day, or 40-hour work week lowers the output. What do you mean by this one? If you are doing generally 8 hours for one day, if you increase it by 1 or 2 hours that day, means if you are working 10 hours, so obviously your productivity will be declining. Similarly, for week, your general working hours were 40 hours, but you exceed more than 40, then your output is going to be reduced. Okay, so here efficiency through physical fatigue and poor mental attitude. What will happen? More working hours will make you more tired, one thing, and your brain functioning will not do in a systematic way. So okay, if you are becoming tired, so your thinking capacity will be start declining. So those two things will cause overtime, and overtime will reduces the efficiency, will reduces the productivity, will reduces the output. That is the first factor. Now what this one is explaining to you. Okay, in the previous one diagram was overtime. For this we have seen a clock here. What do you mean by this one? If your working hours is more and more, obviously productivity will get decreased. So here the concept is morale and attitude. Can you see this diagram? Can you see this diagram? Everyone, every other persons, every staff, every other management, they are increasing his morale, means his confidence is increasing. People are appreciating him, and praising him for doing good work. Okay, so in that way his morale is increased. If the person is happy, his productivity will be increased. If person is very high enthusiastic, his productivity will be increased. Okay, in that way you can understand that spirit of workers based on willingness, confidence, discipline means what? The workers, if they are willing to do the work, if they are confident, if they are disciplined and cheerful to perform work or task, can be lowered due to variety of issues. Means what? His confidence, his willingness will be decreased. What are those reasons? Okay, increased conflict. If this person is conflicting, means quarreling with others thing, disputes, excessive hazards. Okay, overtime, over inspection, multiple contract changes. Okay, disruption of work rhythm, poor site condition, absenteeism, unkempt workspace. Okay, so these are the factors which will decrease the labor's morale or attitude. What will happen if there are disputes or if there are hazardous areas nearby? So his attitude, his morale will be decreased. If he is doing overtime, if some other person's client is coming inspecting more number of times, okay, his morale will be decreased. So similarly, contract change, lot of contractor they are started changing the work and the labors are shifting, so obviously morale will decrease. Disruption of work rhythm means what? If a person is continuously doing smoothly work, productivity generally will be good. Suddenly, if there is a change in work rhythm, change in the work rhythm, then his morale is decreased and productivity will increase. Other conditions are poor site condition, absenteeism. Poor site condition means no canteen facility, no toilet facility, no drinking water, and unkept workplace means what? Very bad kind of a workspace is there. Then obviously productivity will decrease. Okay. Stacking of trade. This occurs when operations take place within physically limited place. Means what? There is very small area and some other contractors also coming. So what will happen? Results in congestion of parcel. Means in a small place, lot of other people are doing. Okay. Inability to use or locate tools conveniently. If a concrete making person is doing with the plumbing person, so the tools availability will be less. Increased loss of tools means he'll start losing their tools. Miskeeping, somewhere he has kept and forgotten. Okay. And additional safety hazards. Some other people's equipment may be may create hindrance to the movement of this person. So additional safety hazards. Increase visitors, prevention of crew size optimum means what? Increasing in visitors means for other work also the client is coming, for this work also client is coming. So what will happen? The stacking of trade will come, means more number of works of different nature are stacked in one place. So this is also affecting the labor productivity. Okay. So can you see this diagram? Here concrete person is also doing, here some cable work is also laying, here some plumbers also there, survey people also there. So small workplace, lot of workers are there. So this is example for stacking of trade. So the work output is reduced. For doing this work only he may take 2 hours, 3 hours. If other peoples are not there, so he will finish it in half an hour. Okay. This is the example for stacking of trades. Beneficial occupancy. This is a result of working over, around or in close proximity to other crafts, owners' personnel or production equipment which may cause noise limitation, dust and other hazardous work. So if other heavy equipment is also working nearby, so obviously the productivity of the labor is going to decrease. Okay, this may also prevent or cause access restriction. Means what? Moving inside the work area, moving coming out of that work area, that area or passage is getting reduced and reduced, so labor's movement is also hindered. Okay, so that way this will cause the labor productivity to decrease. Concurrent operations. This is the effect of adding operations to any sequence of operations that has already been planned without a gradual or controlled implementation of additional operations. Means what? Today you have planned, okay, I will do concreting of the floor, I will do concreting of the wall, I will do concreting of the kitchen kata. So like that, if you have planned, suddenly some plumber person will come and he wants you to work in some other place. So obviously your labor's productivity will be decreased. So this is the effect of adding operations to any sequence of operations that has already been planned, but it is a planned one, but sudden implementation will cause the hindrance to the labor productivity. If you are doing it in a gradual way or in a controlled implementation, then problem will not be there, but without that the problem will come. Okay, can you see this one? Mobilization and demobilization. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, so during the work shift or during the one type of work is completed, you want to change your labor or material to other person, that time mobilization and demobilization will takes place. So in that way it is going to hamper the productivity, because in one side the people are doing comfortable with that place only, so their productivity is generally good. Suddenly you want to shift them to the other place, obviously the productivity will decrease. So this mobilize and demobilize, This relates to the moving resources on and moving off means coming and going to the project as a result from changes or delays causing work disruption. Obviously, mobilization and demobilization will change the work. The productivity may drop. The productivity may drop during these periods as time is lost. As time is lost when crews move from one area to other area and work assignment to another. Suddenly, if you are doing a concrete in one residential plot, suddenly the concrete road work has come up. What will happen? Your contractor, the person is going to change the location, so that time some time is lost. So that time suddenly is losing the productivity. Productivity by definition is what? Work output per unit time. Work output of per unit cost. So losing time or losing cost is nothing but the losing the productivity. Okay. So obviously in construction project during the transfer of labors or materials, the productivity will start decreasing.